Mm, okay, so hi, my name is Ivan Sosa, and I'm gonna talk about stereotypes. Why did I personally choose this topic? Because I think stereotypes sometimes are really present on our lives, and we don't get to analyze or interpret what or how they affect our life. So next discussion. Okay, like these are the four like themes I'm gonna talk about. Like first, I'm gonna talk about what type of stereotypes, how they affected me, how they affected my acquaintance, and what not to do. Like I told you, I'm gonna talk about stereotypes and two specific stereotypes that have affected me. So this presentation is gonna be basically how people stereotyped me. Uh, that's wanna comment what I'm gonna talk about. Like uh, first, I've been aroused my whole life. Uh, People thinking I'm gay, so that's why the title is being gay because I have a single mom. So that's like the primary stereotype they always put on me and in my mom because that stereotype also includes my mom and how they think that because my mom is a single mom, that will automatically make me gay. But no, I'm not gay. Uh, I'm gonna kind of explain how the situation is because I know maybe some of this group have talked about me that way. That's why I chose this kind of pink and female colors just to, you know, make a joke about it. But yeah, like I told you, I've been living with my mom my whole life. I started living by my own when we started college, but because that because I'm because that I have been living with my mom my whole life, I don't have like any male figure to act like. So that's why all my words, my phrases, my movements, my style of speaking, it's mainly like my mom's. That doesn't make me gay. That just make me a little female-ish, I guess. So yeah, next topic. So yeah, most of people told, uh, yeah, like they have this issue, like just telling someone is gay because he act like female-ish, but no, that's not the definition. The real definition, as Cambridge Dictionary says, is a person who is sexually attracted to people of the same sex and not to people of the opposite sex. So yeah, that's mean being sexual attracted to someone of the same sex. And I have had different girlfriends. I don't feel attracted to boys at all. I may act like a woman sometimes because I don't know. It's part of my personality because, like I already told you, that's how my mom acts, and that's the only way I know how to act my whole life until I started to grow up. But that was too late, I guess. But yeah, next topic. How these stereotypes has affected me because when maybe sometimes I act like, hey, yeah, it not a big deal, yeah, but it actually kind of hurts here, like in my core, because imagine being uh, like stereotyped your whole life with these kind of situations. It starts to make you feel depressed sometimes because sometimes you may try to not to act like that, but you feel like that's not your personality, and you feel like you are trying to be someone you are not, and that's kind of it has affected me. Uh, yeah, like in this slide says, not only with unknown people or people from the street, it also happens with my family and friends, sometimes even close friends and close family, because, like, for example, sorry, uh, it it may it sometimes happens with my close friends. They come to me and ask and say something like, "Hey, may I ask you something? But please promise them you won't be mad." And I say like, "Yeah, I'm not gay. I already know that." And they're like, "How did you know I'm gonna ask you that?" And I told them, "That's what the people always ask when they ask me not to be mad after your question." And the gossips with my family. The gossip with my family is really hard. Like, for example, I had my aunt living with me and my mom in Merida for a while because she had cancer and she had to take some special treatment there. And when she left the home, our house, she started making gossip with my other aunts and uncles, my cousins, that I was gay because I always act like really female-ish. And she started talking about that even with my grandma. My grandma is homophobic, so yeah, it was a big mess. Me trying to explain them I'm not gay. I just act like that all the time, but I am not. Like already told you the definition of gay, it's someone who is attracted to the opposite gender, and I am not attracted at all. So yeah, next topic. Yeah. So how these stereotypes has affected my acquaintance? Because I am a really friendly guy. I always like to hang around with a lot of people, no? And when I get some trust with my other friends, I just act like myself, like you always see me. And then when someone new appears or see us how we interact, they always ask my friends, not myself, because they always assume I am already gay. Um, they ask him like, "Hey, are you gay? Or why are you hanging around with him?" And I was like, "Yeah, it's kind of tradition for me, but to my friends it's sometimes uncomfortable to get asked that question when I'm with them, and also with my mom when we get back to Veracruz with my family and we get to visit our family or like aunts, uncles, political family. They sometimes ask my mom while I am in the bathroom, "Hey, is your son gay?" And what has made or forced my mom to do? She always defend and stands by my side. But I remember one time when I was in middle school, first grade, my mom came to my room and he was like really serious. Like she usually is really happy and joyful, but that time was really serious face. And she asked me, "Hey son, just tell me please the truth. I won't be mad. Just tell me the truth." And I was like, "Yeah, mom, tell me." She asked me like, "Ivan, are you really gay? Because I'm getting tired by people asking me all the time if you're gay, and I always say no. But please, if you're gay, just tell me the truth. I won't be mad. Just give me like some tools so I can defend you even more. But please tell me, And I was like, "No, I'm not." And that one moment, marked my entire life. Mm, because I guess my mom was trying to be supportive, but it really hurt my feelings because, well, my mom is kind of my confidant, so if I was already gay, I may already told her, but I'm not. But that one question like really hurt me. Um, yeah, moving on. Well, as a kind of conclusion, I'm gonna tell you some like tips, like what not to do when you meet someone like me. Like if you think you're gay, just please do not assume things. The world isn't black and white. You can just be walking around all the places, assuming things for the people. Like the phrase I put down there: don't judge a book by his cover. Try to at least talk to him and ask him like indirectly, like, hey, how are the girls doing? Something like that, something really macho. Just be his friend. If you are already his friend and you are like assuming he's gay or starting to question yourself about he's gay, just don't ask him. Okay, just if he's gay, I promise you he will tell you. Like my best friend is in the closet. He's bi, and I never assume things at all. He one day just told me he was feeling really depressed because his whole family is homophobic, and he lives in a family where they have four brothers, one macho father, and one really homophobic mother. So yeah, he was feeling really sad, and he told me, and I'm always like his, like chest of secrets, but I don't care. That's why I put here just be his friend. Wait until he's ready to tell you about his truth, and if he never tells you, it's okay. That's on him, and you have to respect that. Okay, and like a last thing, don't ask too much. Like we are not dumb. If you ask a lot, like, hey, how many couples did you have? How do you like girls? Like every 2 days, like trying to forcing him to say if he's hetero or gay. Just don't do that, please. And I think that was all my presentation. I hope you liked it. I kind of mix a little stereotypes with my personal experiences because, you know 15 years living like that kind of makes me stronger, like having more resilience. And yeah, so that was it, my stereotypes presentation. Thank you very much. If you have questions, just leave it on the canvas chat. Be nice people and drink a lot of water.